Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm back to work in my little calendar journal here. Sorry, I do have my fan going because it's hot, so it's either fan or no video. That's kind of where we're at. So anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to play with this envelope. I love these old envelopes. Like, I love that edge. I had to cut it off so that it'll fit on here, but I'm going to put it back on, and then it'll be a side pocket. And these two little bits are already glued together. I tore the first one the wrong size, so that's why they're different sizes, but that doesn't matter because it's all going to get covered up anyway. But first, I wanted to show you, hold on, I finished this little journal, and this was started in, I saw it in Somerset Studio magazine, and then we did a continuation, and then I mentioned that, you know, I was going to be done with this one. So what I have done without you guys isn't much. We did most all of it together except that day because I messed up on the video. But we did all this together, and then the following Monday I did the postcard here in the 50 stack challenge, and then from there I did this page, and then I did one of these little guys, and you guys might actually see this video before you see the video where I do these, so I apologize. That's the problem. I've got too many videos going all at once, trying to get all my videos ahead, so that is where I'm at. And I added the little rows here and just did a couple little tucked in goodies in there. Yeah, so that was a very fun little journal to make. The person who is on my list for this is Harriet, but I don't know, Harriet, if you would want this one or if you want a different type of journal. So contact me on my Etsy shop and we can talk about it. Like, you don't have to choose this one, you know, but that you're just next on the list. So anyways, that's that. And then this we're going to put inside of the envelope, but we're going to get the envelope going first. So how is everybody? I think I forgot to say hugs and blessings yesterday. I apologize once again. Doing multiple videos makes me all messed up and discombobulated. So hugs and blessings to Carice, Peg, Shannon, and Black Coffee and Wildflowers. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your kind comments. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate all of you a ton. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you who have watched me for a long time, short time, whatever the time may be. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So I have a new digital. It kind of follows along with this one, the secondhand store digital, because it's more photographs that I took at a different little ghost town that my husband and I took friends to. So I took some more photos like I do, and then I added, these are AI. The old wallpaper is, but all this stuff is photographs. So you will see duplicates of images, and that's simply because I have, like, this is multiple pages together, kind of like I did with the embroidered kit, so that you could get some smaller bits, or if you wanted a busier background, or, you know, more collaged, that kind of thing, you've got it. But then there's also bigger pieces. So this kit is 14 pages, I'm pretty sure. See, like, this is bigger pieces of the collage. This was so cool. This was in a old hotel. We went in there, we were going to get a piece of pie, but they didn't have the pie we wanted. So anyway, long story. But these, the miners would put their card in these, and then at the end of the shift, if someone's card was left in there, then they knew that miner was still down in the mines. So that's what these little card things are, but they look, I just love the numbers on them. So I put those in lots of places. So, like, here's a big image of it So this, you can see, this is a good example. So this is the photo shrunk, or this whole page shrunk down. So you get just a little bit. So that's what I mean by duplicate images. You won't get the exact same page multiple times. But yeah, took all these pictures of the old rusty tin and nails and wood. Well, not rusty wood, but old wood. This is on the side of a building, and it's like, it looks like bricks, but it's metal. And the hinge is cool. So yeah, photographs again. I just thought it'd be fun, and it matches that other one really well. So you could do definitely a whole journal, and then maybe just add old photos or, you know, whatever images you like to go in your journal. So that would be a fun one, because you could use it. It would go well with my, is it Grungy wallpaper kit. It would be really cool with, like, Joey Cardmaker has his Victorian photograph kit, or the Edwardian photographs. That would look really good with this. It's an old mining town, so however you would want to interpret that. But yeah, just some fun pages. And then there's 2 pages of tags, and this time I did the one with the journaling card. Big tags, small tag, journaling cards. So there's those 2 pages as well. Okay, because I might use a piece of that. So that's why I'm torturing you with all that. So anyways. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Yeah, I think you'll actually probably see this video before the video where I do the thing that I was just showing you, the tag with the paint chip thing, because I think that's going to be Thursday's video. So apologize for kind of ruining the surprise, I guess, but I like this keep out down here. I just want to sort of cover, I don't want to totally cover the envelope, but I kind of do want to cover the addresses, because I don't want the addresses on there. So I think what I might do is do this thinner, and then I will add another little something over here, because I like the postmark and I like the stamp, and I love the patina on the envelope. So I think that's how we'll do that. And we'll put a piece of this on there, maybe back behind kind of, and not quite as big of a piece. I mean, these people aren't at these addresses anymore, but I don't like them showing. I don't like the addresses showing that much. Perfect. That will work beautifously. So what are you guys up to? Anything fun and exciting? I'm just, well, like I said, trucking along, doing videos, getting stuff done. My husband, if you hear him, he's doing projects again. Took a little break. Now he's back at it. He's tearing apart his office downstairs, and there was a wall that we didn't paint because he has this huge desk, and it's all in parts. So it's like you have to take it all apart to move it. And at the time I had, he was still working, so I pretty much painted the whole inside of the house, and then on weekends he would help me. And, oh, I want to put this piece on first. So I just wanted to show you, because I saved this little piece that I cut off of the envelope so that it'll fit. But that's how I'm going to close the envelope back up again, because I also just like the patina on it. So if you just slide your little piece back over it, then it closes it back up. So yeah, and he would help me on weekends paint. And so I painted the whole inside of the house I don't know, it took me probably, because I was working, so I'd work and then come home and paint. I was only working part-time. But anyway, and then go pick up kids from school and do all that jazz. It's like been almost 8 years since I did that, which is insane. But anyway, long story. Oh my gosh. So by the time we got to that office, it was just paint around the desk. So that's what we did. So now we're, paying the price because now we got to fix all that. But it's fine. It won't take long to paint one wall. Do you ever do that when you do those huge projects where you're just like, okay, I'm done with this whole thing? So, see, now you can still open it, but it's closed. So that works very nicely. I need to glue this onto the page. Maybe I'll wait and do this part first. So yeah, that's what he's doing, is taking that desk apart and everything. Yeah, it's a whole wall unit thing with the desk, so that, it's got shelves and all that. It's a nice piece, but it's not nice to take apart and put back together. But it's a good indoor project because it's over 100 degrees today, and I say no to that. Yesterday I sat outside it was Sunday for me, and did watercolor until it got too hot, and then I came inside. It's nice in the morning. Was not nice in the afternoon though. Prayers to all the people in Texas. I know I said that before, but seriously, because I think they're supposed to get flooding again. For me, it's Monday right now, so I just pray that everybody stays safe this time, because I know they're still going through it from the last one. And just incredibly sad, and nobody should have to go through all that. Do I want one of these? I wish I had the bigger haunted house looking house. I have this boy. Oh, I don't think those go. Got all my random junk here. Ooh, one of these would work. One of the daguerreotypes. This is, I think, Spooky Past, I believe. Let's cut this guy out. I don't know what I did with all my... There's one. Bigger scissors. I love these daguerreotypes. And yes, it is a crazy name, daguerreotype. But they are very cool and spooky looking. Not because they were meant to look spooky. They've just gotten to look spooky over time. And some of the hairstyles, I mean, let's be honest. He kind of looks like a bit of a werewolf. Sorry, dude. But it's wow. Sure, nice gentleman. Just a little werewolfy. Like that there, maybe. Looks like a nice werewolf. If there is such a thing, right? Oh, I could also use one of my die cuts. I do like that photo, but I like this too. It's a witchy on the run. Don't know why. She She's after something. I feel like I have a lot of witches in this one though. My haunted houses. No, I think I'm going with the daguerreotype. I think so. I think I'm going to tear a bit off of it. So we're gonna do like this kind of thing. So it looks a little like it got a little munchy crunched. Yeah, I've been into the urban sketching thing, so I keep finding pictures I like. Well, just like we did with the ink last week. I wish people were more interested in those videos. It seems like when I watch watercolor videos, well, I mean, granted, those people are like experts or whatever, but they get lots of views, but when I do it, I don't. And I guess it's because I'm doing something different than what I normally do, but I wish I got more views for that stuff. But I get it. We like to watch the people that are like, you know, you can learn from and stuff on that. I don't really want to cover those numbers down there. But I feel like it needs a little something right here. Like a layering thing. I'm going to scoot them down, I think. Something like that. And then I'll add some other things. I don't know what yet, but... I just kind of go around the corner here. I think I'll go like that. Yeah, apologize about the fan. I know it's annoying, but I don't know what else to do because I can't be up here without it. It's just too much. Right on the front of the house where the sun hits all afternoon. And over the garage to boot. Okay, so we're gonna glue that on there. I'm gonna have to add a little more of the ink there, but that's fine. Just wanna stick together right now. Somebody, I'm horrible with names, was asking if the ink makes the pages stick together. I have not experienced that, having that problem at all. So, I don't know. I'm gonna glue something right here just because when the envelope goes down, there's this dip, and I don't want to see the white back there. Yeah, so I did not have that problem with the ink. When I use the glue, because I put glue in all these little spots and then glue the 2 pages together, it can. So you just got to watch and then peel it apart before it sets too long. And it seems to do fine. This has actually been a very easy one to do, because you can do the pages however you want. You can tear them all down like I did these, or, you know, you can have a bigger piece like this one, whatever. There's actually a lot you can do with it. I kind of go in the middle there, and I'll ink all that too. I love these kind of journals because it's like you're mostly just decorating, which is my favorite. I prefer it over assembling journals. That is not really my favorite at all. So what I'm gonna do is just put gold here, and it's really sad. I wonder if I can get this. Not without tearing it all up. So it'll just stay there forevermore, and I'm just going to glue it down because this is kind of fragile, being this old paper that it is, and it's very thin envelope. So I don't want to push my luck and try to tuck something behind it and have it tear. So we're just going to glue it all down. I could have used the glue stick for this. I don't know, I just grabbed this. There wasn't a lot of forethought. I like the math on the back. I'm always doing stuff like that with random pieces of paper floating around. There's our local werewolf gentleman. Poor guy. I'm sure that's not what he was going for at all. Just look, he's got happening, man. It is going to hang over a little bit. I think that's just how it's going to be. Because I don't want to... I just grabbed that. Real smart. Okay, kind of want a little something down there. I don't know what. As you can tell, I did not plan this one out. I just am winging it. What I had. I don't think I had anything that would go across there very well. I love those. The old miner boxes. There's my words. I could add a piece of this down here. So this is Spooky Past. This is from Haunted. So are the other photos. I have Haunted and I have Haunted Images, which just gives you more of the photograph looking bits. This one's in Haunted though. I don't do a lot of those because they're a real pain. It's the repetitive thing. We're back to that, which if you've watched me for any amount of time, you know repetition and I are not. We are not friends. I can't do repetition. It drives me batty. What should we say about our gentleman here? I have no Wolfie or any of those kind of things. I could say beware. Let's go with beware. It's all fun and games till someone turns into a werewolf. Or something like that, right? You know what I really gotta watch, because I just really am wanting to watch it, is the old Bugs Bunny. Is it Hazel the Witch? And then I also love the Dracula ones, or the vampire ones, where Bugs is singing and he's like, turns into a bat, and then he turns into a vampire, and he's carrying the big stone as a vampire, and Bugs sings the magic words again, and he turns into a bat and it smashes him. I don't know. I loved those as a kid. I just thought they were great. So, like, I know it's clearly not going to be the same, but I just feel like watching those. They crack me up. Easily entertained. Abracapocus. My son loved Bugs Bunny too. Oh my gosh. Which is funny because he had all kinds of other stuff to watch too, but he went on a kick and that is all he would watch for a while, was all the episodes of Bugs Bunny. See, we used to only get to watch it on Saturday, so it was like a treat. And my dad was not a fan of cartoons, which I didn't understand at the time, but I totally do now because I can't hardly watch a cartoon anymore. But I mean, I would watch those for the nostalgia, but yeah, Theron just got on a kick and that's all he watched. I wasn't a fan of Roadrunner when I was young, but I like it now. This one's in the, oh, he's got blue right there. Halloween old stuff. That's what it is. Took care of that blue, mostly anyway. So there's a big tag to go in there. I don't know, do I want something on it? Maybe. This is from the Halloween old stuff too, also. Got lots of Halloween stuff in my shop. Nothing scary. I just think it's fun. I don't really decorate for Halloween or do any of that. I used to a little bit more when the kids were around, but I do like making crafts and things for it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but you can just maybe get ideas or whatever from whatever I'm doing. Doesn't mean you have to use Halloween things. which I think some of us get hung up on because I do have a lot of people tell me I don't like Halloween, which that's, yeah, that's legit. I get it. I really do enjoy it. I do. And I have my pals who enjoy it too, so that like makes it extra fun. If you haven't seen what Nancy Piter is doing on her YouTube channel, if you do like Halloween stuff, you gotta check it out because she's making the coolest journal that's all like a witch's cafe, coffee shop theme and stuff. It's just so cute. Like it's not scary at all. She's a lot like I am. We don't like the horror or any of that, just the more cute, fun side of it. But her Witch's Cafe is going to be fantastic when she gets it all done. There's that. We'll go in there, and then that turns the page like so. Like it. It needs gessoed. And then I have to figure out, I should figure out what I'm going to put on the back first. You can see that ink got all over, but again, it doesn't hurt anything. And once it's dry, it doesn't get on anything else. Need something kind of plain that you could maybe write on. Oh, I have this. Is this big enough? Not entirely. This is my Alaska wallpaper, but I think I can add some other things to it and it'll work fine. That's a good piece. So let's just kind of tear it even with each other. Or I could go a little bit more. That's about perfect. I do want to tear a little off the back side though. Maybe. Cooperate. Yeah, I think I'll put another strip of something. Let's tear this so it's torn. Oh, how did I do that? Now I gotta put something up at the top too. Good job, Amy. Some days doesn't pay to get out of bed. Some gessoed book page to save the day. It's okay, it'll just be another layer, so that's fine. Gessoed book page. That's what I do with my gesso whenever I have some left over. I just find a book page and put it on there because you never know. It works great to have that around, kicking around, obviously. Okay. And I think the other piece I'll put on top of here. I don't know what that's gonna be. Oh, I do need this stuff. Yeah, it was a bummer that page got covered, but I can't keep all the pages or there won't be anything left in the book. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them anyway. They are very pretty though. If I can go all the way to the bottom. And I'll just dye that, or it's still white. I'll just put some more of the alcohol ink on there. This is kind of messed up right here. You can kind of just okay. It'll be a good writing spot. And then what are we gonna put on there? Could put a piece of this. I do love this. Is it long enough? I think so. Yeah, my allergies are going nutto again. I thought they were gonna be fine now, but this morning I went walking and oy. Been crazy this year. Oh, that actually wasn't yesterday's video where I forgot to say hugs and blessings. It's going to be Thursdays, so I apologize. Well, I said it to you guys early. I wasn't sure I was going to get multiple videos done today, so I wasn't sure which video was going to come first, but I did it. Yeah, that's cool. And you can still write on there, so that is good. So let's put some gesso on this, and then I will let you guys go. Well, of course you can go anytime, but if you like to watch till the end, that is. Making me crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna take off the lid now, I guess. Just want a little bit. Oh, you know what we could put? Let's put a piece of masking tape. I like masking tape because it gives some texture. And this one's old. It's actually sticking better as I go along, and I think that's, you know, the original part was dried out, and so it wouldn't stick to anything. But now we're getting down to where it's still a little bit sticky. Not that I've cared, I've used it the whole time. Just add a little glue stick and it works fine. I want the torn edge, of course. I can't ever not have a torn edge here. Yeah, now all the sticky comes off on your fingers, which isn't grand, but it's definitely sticky now. Now if I can unstick it from my fingers, I'll be good. Oh my goodness. You know, it always sticks to what you don't want it to. It's pretty much the way. Oh, I know what I need. I like the paper towel effect the best for the old plastery look. I do like that, but I like to, because you can still see a lot when you do that plastery thing. But it definitely adds something to these grungy journals. I'll do that later. Some of the goopiest gesso I've ever seen. But I do just like the texture of it too. It's cool. I want to make sure this doesn't glue together. The problem with doing this on these, as I've explained a million times, but I know I have new people, so digitals is you can get like orangey colors, pink colors coming through, because the gesso will pick up the color in the digital. So I do prefer to add it to non-digitals, but you know, sometimes you can't be super choosy about where it ends up. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but then you don't get it everywhere, right? You little stinker. It dries out now too fast, and I can't. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. Well, I'm gonna let it all dry now. And then it will get all inked after it dries, and then you get that, the effect like on here where it just looks kind of grungy and all that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will chat with you again soon. Love ya. Bye.